Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. I'm here to do my opening page for my Holiday Memories album, as well as an actual page documenting Sean and I through the years, which is gonna kind of be the start of the album. Now, my plan is to go ahead and have a fun kind of intro page. I'm going to use these felt numbers. I'm going to use one of these green trims on the side because this is just a little bit shorter. And yeah, so I'm going to have either the brighter green or this darker green to line it up there. Not quite the full size as the paper. And then underneath, I'm going to have a photo that was inspired by one of the product play lessons. And I'm not sure that the photo itself was part of the lesson, but I really loved it. And it's the idea of having your hands out for, I think she did 23 for the year. And yeah, I plan on having my hand and Sean's hand, and we're going to make the 10, and that's going to go under here. And I thought that would be really fun. So we're going to go ahead and get that photo taken as soon as I get the chance. That will go underneath. And then I'm going to make a super easy embellishment for this by just adding this awesome little vellum tag. I'll probably have a little bit of something coming out of it. And then I'm going to tuck in these little bits and pieces to have a little bit of embellishment. Nothing too crazy, but I thought just a hint of color and hearts and playfulness to kind of give off the vibe for the album. Now this album is going to, like I said, document the past 10 years that our family has been together. Sean and I met in 2013, and we have since then had 3 lovely children and have spent a lot of Christmases together. So we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary in March. So it was lovely, and we are going, I thought it would just be fun to have an album to kind of commence all of that. Now, let's see here. Do we like the green? I don't hate that. Let's see this one. No, I think I like this one. Okay, so we'll get that there. We'll get this taped down, and that will be the very easy opening for this album. Now you're going to see me quickly rotate this vellum around so it's upside down, covering up the words so it does not matter. But I'm going to be placing this really adorable photo of Sean and I that is representing this year, so 2023. And it's a 5x7 photo that I'm using and having be a featured photo, like a highlight photo on the left-hand side. I simply tape that down, and that's pretty much gonna do it for that side. You will see when I come back live a little bit more that I do, but that's pretty much it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take these, what is it? I took a bunch of plastic frames from last year's collection and I stitched them together. So I took 2 of the little 2x2s and then 4 of, I think they were supposed to be like 3x2 options. I don't know, but I put them together, and now I'm just combining a bunch of different photos of Sean and I from the past 10 years and moving them around to see where I feel like it's going to look really good, leaving my space open for a few embellishments. But this is just going to highlight us, just Sean and I, through the past 10 years of being together, which I thought was so fitting as an opening page for this family story album, because of course everything starts with the 2 of you before the rest of your family comes, right? So I just figured this was the perfect starting point. But I'm going to come back live so you see a little bit more of my process here. All right, I had to take a moment and really kind of plan this out in order so that it's gonna work the way I want it to. So I've stitched on my 3 bigger photos. That's fine. I want this to be a journaling spot. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna have this card with the I'm already gonna write out the journaling, and it's gonna go here. So the journaling will be in this card. I will trim off the colored parts, use that for something else. And then I'm gonna have this be a fold up. So I really love this "You're the Ba to My Humbug." Just, it's funny to me and I love it. And so I'm gonna have this go here. We're gonna have it be a fold, so it flips up and you'll see the journaling. And then I'm just gonna place in these pieces as well. I'm just debating if I'm gonna make these into, I just don't know if I'm gonna put vellum behind these couple pieces or what I'm gonna do, but I think that's my plan. And then I have this Most Wonderful Time of the Year that I'm gonna slide into either here or here. I'm not gonna have journaling, I'm just gonna trim it. And then my final thing is going to be to add some ribbon to it, so it's a little festive. And I think that will help it come together the way I'm planning. But it's really hard to film. It's really hard to film this, so I just wanted to talk you through it. And this is as simple as, this part I can explain. It's going to be as simple as finding the edge of where I want it to fold up, which is right here. We need to have a little bit of room. So if I fold, because I want it to fold up right here, I'm just going to indent it with my finger. And then I score right there, it'll be able to flip up. And then you'll see the journaling, and maybe I can have another photo or something. And so that will help me get this all together. All right, we made it to the end, thankfully. I'm just about to tape this down. And I just wanted to show you that when I go to tape things down, I wanted to put this on the white cardstock. So obviously the base for the next page is a nice blank space. I do a combination of just my normal tear apart tape and red line adhesive. The red line makes it so I know it's not going anywhere, and then the other tape adheres the rest of it down. There is no right or wrong way to do it. It's just my personal preference. And then I'm going to start by lining up this area first, because it's the part that needs to be cut, so I have to be careful with that. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and trim the rest of these little strings and everything, and you see some of it. I'm okay with some of it. It's supposed to be a stitched together look. If that is not your aesthetic and how you want your pages to be, I'd suggest you tuck them in or whatever, but I liked this stitched together approach to it. And I'm gonna just, like I said, add this You're the Ba to My Humbug, and then this will flip up, and I am gonna include one more photo here. I think I'm gonna include one. I'm realizing I don't have our very first Christmas together, so I'm gonna go ahead and include that there, and then the journaling will be there. It's all stitched. It's pretty secure. I'm not worried about anything flying away. And then I just need to add in this little piece, punch the holes, and these little pieces as well, and just get them adhered down like so. And that is what this page is going to look like, all complete. I'm really happy. It tells a story, which is what this whole thing is about. And then again, it will be right next to this one. I'll have a bit of a title here. I don't know. I think I might write something. I don't know. And then I'm going to add some ribbon as well. And that's going to do it. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today, seeing how I get my cover together, or my opening intro page together, and my first spread. And I will see you all again soon. Bye, everyone.